Hello and welcome to a special edition of The Near Fall. I am your host. Name's already up, taking it away, Devin Williams. We have a special SummerSlam edition of The Near Fall. There it is.
Oh my goodness!
I win.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Quite
As
the,
you can
quite
tell,
the fight
I,
you put up.
I might have lost the beard versus beard match. As you can see, Ben is the near fall champion.
Well,
He had some help.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose a one-on-one, but he had some help.
It-
Who was the help?
I don't know, but he was there. I saw him, the masked man.
The
Masked
masked
Man.
man.
And now I need a new car.
Yeah. SummerSlam this Saturday.
Elimination Chamber.
You're right. Me and
SummerSlam.
Nick were talking our favorite, our top 5 most important / favorite pay-per-views recently. So that's
SummerSlam was not on the list.
did not make either of our lists. I don't think. Actually, I think it was number 5 for me.
Did you just do WWE?
that is the list.
Yeah. It was like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania 1, 2.
Yeah.
Then I had Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber, and then
I
SummerSlam.
don't know how to break this to you, but my list doesn't change if it's outside of WWE included. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I figured that.
My top 3 are probably going to stay my top 3.
What about you, Ben? Then let's just
Yeah, I
get
think
like
you kind of
3.
nailed them.
1 and 2 is set. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
1
mean,
and
whatever.
2.
Royal Rumble was number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Over WrestleMania.
I think Money in the Bank might be up there for
Yeah.
me too.
That was my number 3.
That's what Devin's
yeah,
got.
I might even
3.
sneak it in the top 2. I
Really?
guess.
Over WrestleMania? I don't.
Over Rumble,
getting crazy.
maybe.
Over Rumble?
Rumble used to be my favorite. Now it's just like
Royal Rumble,
It
I
happens and it's always
listen, they haven't
disappointing.
really had an insane Rumble recently, but it's still my favorite. It's
Yeah,
still easily
I
my
get it.
favorite.
All about the Elimination Chamber. This is my event. I love this event.
yeah.
You better hope you win then.
It's a little different
4
nowadays, but I love that event.
Yeah. Well, before we get to Elimination Chamber, or even SummerSlam for that matter, we got to go over some AEW last night. Nothing too crazy in the sense of I'm gonna adjust my chair here, but nothing too crazy in the sense of what happened. The big one was, what is MJF and Hangman Page stipulation going to be? And what was it, Ben?
Texas Death.
And
Dun dun dun. Well, it was down to Texas Death, and then a one-way no DQ. Is that what they kind of labeled it? Whereas MJF could use
Yes.
anything he wanted, but Hangman wouldn't be able to. If he did, he would get DQ'd. And it came down to the flip of a coin, quote
Yes.
unquote.
I thought it was kind of clever.
Wait,
And
a
this-
real Harvey Dent
Yeah, where it was just a two-sided
creates
coin.
his own luck.
But
Yeah.
don't really like. We touched on it last week. I didn't really want a Texas death match, and we got one. I didn't really want the stipulation of if Hangman loses, he can't challenge for a title again. Would have made it really interesting for sure. I don't know. I didn't really like the MJF stipulation either. I didn't really like any of the stipulations.
I told you guys. I wish they would have went with that MJF one-sided DQ stipulation. I think, especially if you want Hangman to win the match,
I don't think they do,
It
though.
creates that doubt of that he's got to overcome now MJF, and he's allowed to do whatever he wants on top of it.
Yeah.
The Hangman. I just we haven't seen something like that in a while. I know it's been done before, but the Texas Death Match, I feel like we've seen 7 in the last year and a half.
Yeah,
now.
we have. I think that MJF can only do is the worst of the 3. If MJF doesn't win, it makes him look like a complete loser because he could have done anything to win the match, right? He could have paid the entire roster $100 or whatever amount of money to come out. Like I would say if they did that, there's no way Hangman wins. Texas Death Match, I guess maybe, but I still think MJF wins. If he can't challenge for the title, then I think it's close. I don't like that stipulation. I don't think they should have done it. So I don't know. I wish that there was something else.
I don't agree they look like a loser. I mean, we've seen it happen before, and he's won the title. He's always going to be a threat for that title now.
I mean, just stipulation makes him look like a complete loser. It makes him look like Drew McIntyre. He can't win the belt. He can't do. He literally has full reign to do whatever he wants.
But you could play it where maybe he did pay the locker room, but the locker room hates him, so they didn't help him anyway. They
I don't
took
think
the money
that's.
and didn't help him.
I would not. I'm just saying he could come out with a sledgehammer.
Yeah,
and
Hangman could still overcome it. You build Hangman back up.
It just makes no sense to me why MJF wouldn't just keep hitting him with whatever object he wanted to / knock the ref out. There's no way that
he can,
that
and I'm
MJF
sure they would play into that quite a bit. But you can still have Hangman overcome without making MJF look like a loser. You could have him just steal the win if you needed to.
But how is he going to steal the win if MJF just cheats repeatedly and over and over again? So he's going to.
I'm sure there's a way to do it. He could get like a quick schoolboy pin, and we've seen. Look, it's AEW. I've seen guys no sell the worst. So.
Yeah, I just don't think there's a world in which where MJF's the only one that can cheat or not be disqualified, and he loses the match. Just seems.
And he doesn't have to lose either. That's the other side of it. But I think you could build that doubt of who would win, I think, a little easier.
I think there's more
match. We've seen it.
Yeah, easy. We've seen it more, and I think there's more doubt in this one than if the MJF is the only one who could DQ. Ben, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, both stipulations were kind of in favor of who made it, right? So MJF, that fits his style. Obviously, Hangman's key match is the Texas Death. So it was there to benefit the challenger or the MJF. So
I just don't know. I don't even know why it needed a stipulation.
Right. He legitimately won the number one contendership. If MJF really feels like he can beat MJF, you don't need the Texas Death. You don't need the stipulation. So, I mean, that kind of coincides. Me and Nick talked where I think it plays into the title swapping hands a lot because they're trying to fit, get as much in as they can right now.
There's your
MJF.
loser talk. It makes Hangman look like a loser just wanting the stipulation to begin with.
Right. Yeah.
Well, his motivation, I think, is he just hates MJF. He took the belt from him. He wants to, and in this match, MJF can't cheat and win per se. Because there is no DQ. Like, there is no DQ. If it was an actual match and he low-blowed the ref and he got pinned, I think that's the motivation, quote unquote, for Hangman is that he doesn't like MJF, and then this also stops MJF from cheating.
Yeah,
well
said.
Well, did you see the? Well, go ahead if you had anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kevin Knight spoiled those a little bit before, like 20 minutes before. He said both stipulations that one of them was kind of known, but then the no DQ, one-sided DQ. He kind of spoiled that before.
Hey, he's a young guy.
He tweeted out, he's like, I heard MJF talking about it on the phone all day, so that's where I got it from.
At least he tried to cover it up. That's an okay cover up.
Why would you even tell him like what the stipulations were going to? He could have just came out and said whatever stipulation.
I think there's a rundown. Yeah, I think there's a show rundown, like just like they go out and they say MJF promo, one-sided DQ, blah, 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 you know what I mean? So people, but
why even include that part on there? I mean, MJF. They had the only one who really needed to know.
They had a lot of people come out last night, saying that
Knight did come out with the rest of Jet Speed.
Right. You had Knight declare he should be the next challenger, Brody King, Bandito. So it kind of tied into a bunch.
Again, MJF's going to win, but I think that's not a bad showing for Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
The Penelope Ford incident. Any of you guys see that? That's been making the waves.
No, I kind of missed it when it was happening because I told Nick, I'm like, the ending of the match was weird where what's her face, the new girl, just kind of hit her with the title. And like costed her own team to win.
That was the reason, was because Penelope got hurt. The clip going around is she did like a moonsault off the wing post onto the Harley is the one getting a little bit flamed in the sense of she didn't really catch, didn't really try to kind of like got out of the way, kind of put her hands out, didn't really do a good job of trying to catch Penelope. The reports I think today, honestly, relatively recently, just said that it's not as severe as they thought. They thought they thought she broke her ankle. And listen, I'm sure it's still injured. But that kind of stinks. Seems like every time Megabad gets a little bit of momentum, there's an injury or something that prevents him from going. So. Else news, AJ Styles acknowledging AEW, acknowledging that he, the rumors going on was that WWE surprised him with the Hall of Fame announcement, so he couldn't go to AEW. He kind of went out and just flat out denied it, and now there's even reports today that he signed a contract with WWE to help young talent, to help I'm guessing more just backstage stuff.
I'm telling you, we talked about it on Tuesday. I really think he's just done. Like I said, we've never seen a bad physicality match from him as far as his actual moveset looking bad. And he talked about, his body takes longer now to recover after each match. He might just be calling it quits. That way we don't see a bad physical match from him like we've seen from some other superstars, like a Triple H and Undertaker match.
And any potential match in AEW, whether it's Ospreay, that's
think it's
high octane.
Yeah.
That's really demanding on that at that age.
He might really be done.
I think so. Yeah, I think early on in this AJ Styles retirement thing, I would have put it at probably a 20%, 25% chance that we see another match, whether it's Forbidden Door or something. But now, man, that's less than like 2%.
I would say it's low now. I would say it was 80% before. I mean, WWE kind of rushed his retirement. It seemed like they tried to re-sign him, and he said no.
Well, we kind of talked about that too, though. They kind of he had that like under the radar retirement tour. He had those championship matches. He had the matches with the guys he needed to. He had that great match with Cody for the championship in France. Like he kind of had a little bit of an under the radar retirement tour the whole year. So
yeah. I mean, they sprung it late. I mean, the John Cena match wasn't even supposed to happen. John Cena came out and said that he pitched for it hard. They weren't even going to do it until the crowd / online community and John Cena and AJ Styles both said, "Hey, yeah, we can do this. Let's do this." It made it seem that WWE kind of just assumed he would resign, and then I think at some point they said, "I'm not resigning." Not that I'm leaving for a different company. I'm just not resigning. Then they did that quick retirement angle with Gunther, and they had him retired. Obviously now I think it's pretty low. Early again, I have been on the record as saying that I think that it's only one match that it's for.
Well, and
it's Will Ospreay.
Did you see the Undertaker on Raw when he went to tell him, we have unfinished business?
Yeah,
and the crowd went, "Oh
and
my!"
Styles looked like he saw a ghost. He was just like, "What is happening?"
Also, side note, I really like the idea of Undertaker being the guy now.
The Hall of Fame.
Tell guys that, hey, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think
similar
that's
to like
fine.
how the NFL does it with the Golden Jackets. I kind of like that idea.
It's not bad. It's not bad for him to do. All right, we'll take our last break, our first break, and then we have Elimination Chamber picks coming up. Stay with us right here on WFRV Plus. Hello and welcome back to the Near Fall. I'm your host, Evan Williams. We got a full group in here. Ben trying to defend his Near Fall championship at Elimination Chamber. Currently, only 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, this will be
4 matches on the card.
What's in the box?
We're not doing that one.
Well, we should. We should at least not for an official points, but we got to talk about it.
For those who don't know, there's a box that showed up on Raw 2 weeks ago that said don't open until November or whatever, February 28th, which is SummerSlam or Elimination Chamber. The odds-on favorite is Danhausen. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't really care.
I'm at with it now too. So
you know what mine is? I've settled on what I think it is. I think it's another Elimination Chamber pod. Cool. And it will be another person in the match. That's my official guess.
For a long time.
Well, no, not a person. It's not going to be a person. It's just going to be the pod.
Yeah. That's not a bad guess. I don't mind that one.
It's kind of cool.
I also think it could be just like a Jericho tease, a timer of some sort.
Well, I think Danhausen could come out wearing Jericho's coat or something if they wanted to go that route.
The two people I
2 for 1
can't wait to see in WWE, Dermot Van Doom and Chris Schmerico. Nothing. I think the pods are cool. If that's happened, that's neat.
I have a rabbit hole theory that we could go down on what it could be or what I would make it, but we don't have to dig it.
No, it's not Seth
Probably
Rollins.
don't have time.
All right. I'm going to say this in order of the match card, which I think...
I did put it on there how I think it's going to go. So that's my prediction on how I think the match card's going to be.
No.
Just the way it's listed.
No. Yeah, mine's a little different.
That's what I had too. No, it's
especially if you go the route I have for the Masked Man.
Yeah, that's why
conspiracy theory for it. You have to end it with Punk winning.
Actually, that's not what I had. I lied. I have Men's Chamber ending.
Yeah, it's Men's Chamber. That's where I'm gonna end it at too. It's the same thing where you said Drew and Sammy were gonna main event Royal Rumble.
I don't think so though. Punk is in Chicago. It's in Chicago. You got to end it with Punk winning.
It could. Yeah.
Especially if you have now.
If he was fighting like John Cena,
especially if you have AJ Lee lose earlier in the night.
Is she going to lose?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think that might be the toughest one on the card.
I think so too.
All right. We'll do half of this. This is how we're going to do the Elimination Chamber. Kind of the same thing we did with the Rumble. We didn't have a predetermined order, but due to Ben being the champion, it is a snake draft. So 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 2, and 1. So Ben, you get to pick. It's women's in the Elimination Chamber first. What order do you want to pick? Do you want 1 for this one? Then you'd have 3 for the men's. If you pick 2, you get 2 for both. If you pick 3 for the women's, that means you get first for the men's. And you cannot be repeat names. And if you pick somebody that is not in the match, that's minus a point.
Well, hey, wait a minute.
I'm gonna pick first for the men's.
Okay, so you're picking
Third.
last for the women.
Sure.
Okay.
Nick, do you want?
I'll take third for the men's.
So you want first for the women. So I get 2 and 2. I'm fine with 2 and 2. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna deflect you. I'm good with either one.
I don't think anyone's going to pick what I'm picking for the men's. So.
Oh gosh.
All right. So you're
Danhausen.
up first. Just kidding. We're doing the Speeds Championship first. Who wins? No, Women's Elimination Chamber. Currently, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka. I thought that said something different. Kiana James and Raquel Rodriguez. Winner. You would have faced Jade Cargill unless something crazy happens. I guess I don't know. You're first.
I'm first for this.
You said
That's
you
right.
picked third.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going first for men.
I think there's not really an obvious answer, but I think there's two.
There's two.
There's
Two and
definitely-
a half.
There's some tiers here.
Yeah.
There's two that are the first
two and two.
two and two. Yeah,
Maybe two.
and I
three,
think
one.
Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley,
Yep.
the first two listed, I think those are
I know,
probably
I'm
going to be
picking
the two high
picking Whoever you
favorites.
don't pick out of those two.
I think I'm gonna go Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
I tried to talk myself
Fuck,
into Rhea,
actually-
and maybe they would drop the tag titles like before
Yeah.
WrestleMania, so that way
Actually,
she
I'm just
didn't
kidding. I'm
have to
not.
pull double
God,
duty.
am I really going to?
But yeah, I'm going to
Rhea
go
Ripley?
Tiffany Stratton. She's going to run it back with Jade Cargill. Hopefully win so we can get that belt off of Jaden on the
Only one
title.
title defense for Jade so far.
Well,
Yeah, that's
just
crazy.
within 130 days.
Oh, and hopefully the second one is a loss.
That would be wild if she goes 200 and whatever the time frame is. Just say 200 days with 2 title defenses going 1-1. That's not great. So Tiffany off the board. I'm not going Rhea. We talked about this on Tuesday. I think Rhea and Asuka are.
Ben's getting excited. That
Yeah, you're gonna get Rhea. I don't. God,
Well, congratulations, Ben. You're champion again.
I'm not. I just. I don't. I still think it's Asuka and Sane against Rhea and Io at WrestleMania for the tag team belts. Because I think they both cost each other. I've been saying that since Tuesday, so I'm gonna stick with my guns. I would go Tiffany. Tiffany would be my first pick.
Same.
Well, good.
I
picked the right 101 here.
It's either Raquel. I really don't like. This is a tough spot. Rhea's.
Raquel and Liv going after championships could be interesting
Yeah.
storyline with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, and I think Alexa and Charlotte
Pushes that Finn divide a little more if he keeps failing to win the title.
Give me Rhea. I'm going against my word. I'm going against my
Pulling my
word.
chain over here.
Yeah, I'm going against my word. I going over the rest of it. I still don't think Rhea wins. I honestly don't. I think there's a better shot of Alexa, Kiana, or Raquel winning than there is Rhea winning. But I'm just going Rhea because I just can't picture it, and I'm going Rhea. Go ahead, Ben. You're
Yeah, so it's with what's left, I'm
Golly,
between
that's hard.
Bliss and Raquel. I don't think I'm going to get. I think either you two will win this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Bliss, who I had written down. I had Stratton would be my first pick. Rhea would have been my second,
Yeah.
obviously. So I'm going Bliss. I'm going
Don't
with
mind
the
it.
possibility of
Triple.
a triple threat
Yeah,
with Charlotte,
Charlotte.
Bliss, and Jade.
See, that's where I was going.
It's a fair pick.
Bliss would have been my one.
With your options that are left, I mean, you're
Right.
kinda handcuffed.
Yeah. That's why I chose to pick third
Yeah.
in this one because, I don't know. I feel like this one's a little more
I would've-
unpredictable.
All right. Becky versus AJ Lee. I think this is the next match. No, I'm gonna go. Let's go Punk and Balor next.
Oof.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
I think the women's. I don't know.
That's what I had.
I think that it's going to be. Yeah, I think it's just going to be tough to go CM Punk into the men's. I think this is a good break. So I'm going to go Balor Punk next. Anybody not picking CM Punk? We don't spend too much time on this one.
No, I think we're unanimous here.
Yeah, all CM Punk.
Easy one on that one. All right, we'll take one more break. When we come back, we have 2 more to go through: Becky and AJ Lee, and the men's Rumble or men's Elimination Chamber match. Stay with us. Back after these breaks.
This guy's lost again.
All right, we're back here on the Near Fall Show right here on WFRV Plus. We got the men's Elimination Chamber. I almost said Rumble again. And the women's Intercontinental match, Becky and AJ Lee. Anybody want to jump first on this one?
Look, I'm very back and forth on this because I could see
Toughest one of the card.
AJ could win at Chicago. AJ wins and then loses it back to Becky or someone at WrestleMania. But then I also see, like, I don't think AJ Lee's going to go very much farther here as far as her time with the company. I think she's just kind of a nice one-off to get some views here and there. I think I'm going to go Becky. I'm going to go against what you guys are probably going to pick. I'm going to go Becky and say that this is just another one-and-done showing for AJ Lee.
I could see it.
Yeah, so you can go two routes here. Obviously, AJ Lee could win it now, defend it at Mania, and lose it at Mania, because I'm on the same boat as you, where I don't see it lasting that long.
Her going and staying in WWE for very long, especially if those promos on Raw have had anything to do with it.
Or you could have her lose here in a rematch at Mania, and she wins it at Mania.
She's already lost. This is her second attempt at this.
AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, she's beaten Becky every time, right?
No, she lost
she lost
the championship match.
Yeah, but they won that mixed tag.
Yeah, they won the mixed tag, but this is their second time challenging for this belt.
Yeah,
I believe. I thought so. Nick,
I didn't.
I thought I asked you that the other day
because I think they've been trying to set this up for a while. I don't remember her actually fighting for the or not.
I didn't either. Regardless, while Devin looks that up, double checks that.
It just tells you how good that match must have been.
Yeah,
because I don't remember it at all.
Regardless, my official pick will be Becky Lynch.
Really? I'm going AJ Lee.
Interesting.
I'm going AJ Lee.
I thought I was going to be the only person on that one.
No, I just
look. I just see the Mania rematch happening.
My idea is Punk wins it to end the night, and the whole city and crowd can celebrate. And this is where their bad news early in the day comes.
Yeah. I'll have to take a look at that. I thought that she already did. Maybe, I don't know. It seemed like she's just been so many weird matches.
I feel like AJ Lee just hasn't been on TV to do it.
I honestly think it was a while ago. I don't think it was relatively recent, like 2 weeks ago. I think it was like not long after the mixed tag match that she went for it. All right, men's Elimination Chamber. Ben, you had first pick on this one.
I'm first pick. I think there's obviously one. There's an obvious
are you picking
winner
that one?
here.
Let me know if you're picking that one.
I am picking Cody.
Yep. God, dang it.
I just don't.
No fun.
Yeah, I think you can take out like Javon and Trick will be fun in this match.
Yep.
But they're not going to give them a Mania main event right now. Jey Uso wasn't even supposed to be in the match.
Great heavens, if that happens.
You know, you got all the stuff with LA Knight, who I think has a chance. I do think Orton has a chance as well. But I'm going the obvious road here and going Cody. Now, after the match, I do think Sammy attacks Cody after the match. And we're going to get either a triple threat or fatal four-way for Mania between Drew, Cody, I think Sammy, and then it's between either Fatu or Randy.
Yeah.
AJ Lee did not, per this website, she's only had 2 matches. Oh, no, she wrestled at Survivor Series on November 29th. Her, Bliss, Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley beat Becky.
That weird tag
that's
team
what.
one,
That's the match.
She was in War Games.
Yeah. Oh, no,
I told you they've been teasing this match for so long.
Staying with it. I think she does have a short run. I think me and Nick are on kind of the same page on that run, and I think she just loses at WrestleMania. I don't know what Becky else is. What else is Becky going to do at Mania? So I think this is the easiest one.
Still Bailey out there.
Yeah, there's still Mishins out there too. Maybe she can feud with her.
Natalia's out there. She wants it. She wants that belt.
Okay, so after you pick Cody Rhodes, I think there's. Yeah. Oh my lord. Ooh. All right, I think it's either LA Knight or somebody not in the match.
Minus a point.
I know. That's where it's like the risk reward. If it wasn't minus a point, I would pick somebody not in the match.
And it doesn't have to be minus a point. That's what I'm saying here.
No,
it doesn't
I
have
think
to be.
It's a risk. It's a risk. Or minus half a point, I guess. How about that?
Okay.
Minus half a point.
That'll clear up any tiebreakers.
Yeah.
It's plus 1.5 though, right? If it's right.
Sure. I think that's fair. I think it's. I mean, if you pick somebody not advertised in a 6-man match,
Hey, spoiler alert!
but they have to win. If they have to win,
Yeah.
and not,
yeah.
I think that's sure. It's 1.5 if they're not in the match and they win.
Well, I'm changing my pick.
Okay, then I'm taking Cody. I'm taking Cody. You heard him. He said he's changing.
And you said you weren't picking Rhea.
I know. Well, I'm looking at this now and I'm like, I don't really like where this is shaking out for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go LA Knight.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Well, you know what?
I don't
That
like
leaves me with what I wanted to do.
I know.
And I will sacrifice my chance at the title
But
just to have some fun. Sami Zayn is going to take out Cody Rhodes. I agree with you. From what we saw on SmackDown, though, I think it's going to happen before the match. I think he steals Cody's spot or that extra pod in the box. That could be an option. Sami
here
gets
first.
in it from there. I think Sami wins it. Fatu and Cody can do their own thing at Mania.
Yeah.
They can get locked in a cage or something, or a cell, some sort of match where they can't escape into the crowd and whatnot. Sami Zayn wins this and beats Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania in season 3 of Unreal. I'm sticking to that.
I don't mind it.
Sami Zayn the winner.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either.
I could just see it being a fatal 4-way of Fatu, Rhodes, Sammy.
Let's have fun at this
and
chamber.
Dre-
Let's make something unexpected happen. Sami Zayn takes out Cody.
There'll be 3 unexpected things. We got Masked Man, we got a box, we got Sami Zayn
the
taking out
Masked
Cody.
Man is Danhausen for sure, but we'll see how their plans change now. That all
You mean
the
the
vision is
person
right.
in the box?
No, he
Yeah,
thinks
the person
both.
in the box.
He kind of thinks both. He thinks
I think
it could be the Masked
be
Man in the
either
Oh
box.
my lord, Dan!
It could be either or. I mean, I
Durbin
like the
Van
idea of the
Doomer.
Masked Man in the box. I do.
Durbin Van Doom, he's back. He's costed Cody Rhodes.
Seth Rollins, Masked Man in
Now-
the box, attacks.
Yeah.
Attacks.
Who would have been
All
your
right.
guys'
Punk.
number 1 picks for the men's, if we have time?
What do you mean?
If you had the first pick for men's.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Cody. But I'm sticking to Sami, baby.
Yeah, I think it's Cody Rhodes on a heartbeat.
Let's have fun.
I think there's going to be something that happens.
It's gonna be epic.
If it goes Tiffany Stratton, Cody Rhodes, Punk in like a pretty non-easy match, and then AJ Lee, or even like I don't think that match is the big one. But if it goes Stratton, Cody, Punk with nothing, then it's
Stratton
it's rough.
wins. AJ Lee loses. Sammy wins. Punk wins. In that order.
That would be crazy.
In that order.
All right. We're taking. I missed it last week.
He did miss it. So say it
Keep
twice.
the shoulders off the mat. Both shoulders off the mat.
Both shoulders.
Thank you for watching right here in WFRV Plus. Elimination Chamber this Saturday. We'll be back next Tuesday to see if there is a new champion, a new near fall champion. Hopefully, we can get some change going on. Thank you for watching right here in WFRV Plus. We'll see you next time.